All right, everyone, how's it going? Hopefully, all are having a fantastic day. It's your boy, Therian Drake. If you like my content and you want to support me, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I try and go live as much as humanly possible. Down in the link in the description below is my Discord, my merch page, a donations button, links to Secret Labs, Humble Bundle, and Hero Forge. Those are affiliate links that help me out monetarily, and you get some pretty awesome stuff from it as well. So click down below. Yeah, we're jumping back into The Witcher. This is episode 35. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's get into it.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avallac'h, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Isle of Mists. Well, now that we're at Cal Morin, your boy is going to be doing a lot of side questing and stuff. Oh my god, there's so many. Hey, Avlok, got Gwent cards?
Eskel.
Hmm?
Happen on any interesting contracts lately?
Yeah, not lately. But about half a year back, I slew a manticore in Creighton, in a forest. Quick son of a bitch, that one. Jumped out of the undergrowth so fast my medallion didn't have time to give me so much as one twitch. Won't show you the scar. Too big a boy for that.
Get a nice sum at least?
Not one copper. Showed the beast's head to the elder in the nearest village. He swore on all the gods it was the first he'd heard of the monster. What about you?
Besides the griffin, same old, same old. Neckers, ghouls, drowners. Haven't seen a manticore in... must be a year now. See ya.
Hey, Yennefer, you got Gwent? You doing Gwent?
Geralt?
Ever think about the past? About your time with the hunt?
At times, I'm amazed we survived. Eredin's not usually one to leave witnesses behind.
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped the hunt.
Ah, yes. Your famous amnesia.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my memory quickly returned.
When the hunt had you, hope they didn't hurt you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a string of phantom images. Blood and fire. A wild chase through different worlds. All shrouded in fog. Though I do remember you coming for me. Trading your life for mine. I hadn't the chance to thank you then.
You'd have done the same for me.
I'm touched by your certainty. But you've yet to tell me how you escaped them.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, Red Riders around me. Next thing I know, I'm in the woods at the foot of Kaer Morhen. That's it. What did Eredin want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Draw a blank on most of my time with him.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Eredin believed Ciri would come for us sooner or later and he would capture her. Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to being his ally?
One day, the door of my cell opened, and instead of seeing the usual officer, I saw Emir. He promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I did what he asked.
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer. Why?
Shared aims make for strange bedfellows. I knew I had to find Ciri before Eredin did, and if any man had the power and the means to help me, it was the Emperor. Besides, once all's said and done, he is her father.
Why didn't you look for me after you'd recovered your memory and your freedom?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eredin would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you escaped. It was wholly possible he hadn't had the chance with you. And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off any serious injury.
Still can't get something out of my mind.
What?
So, feel any different after our encounter with the Jinn?
Yes. Now I feel regret.
Mean to say that
That I regret we didn't try that earlier. Much earlier.
think we would have argued less?
Quite the opposite. But the other moments would have been more intense as well. Moments like this.
Thanks, Yen. See you later. Can we talk?
What about?
See you later.
Yeah, take care.
Hey, Vesemir. Gwen,
Yes.
now.
What is it, Wolf?
See you later, Vesemir.
There's a little Roachy Roach.
Come on, Roach. lot of drowner corpses lying around. Hunter's gotta be one powerful beast. This is getting old. Some overgrown brute murdered a whole swarm of drowners. This is getting old. Some overgrown brute murdered a whole swarm of drowners. This is getting old. Some overgrown brute murdered a whole swarm of drowners. This is getting old. Some overgrown brute murdered a whole swarm of drowners. Come on!
I don't know what I'm missing here. We found more. All right, cool.
This is getting old. Some overgrown brute murdered a whole swarm of drowners. This is getting old. Some overgrown brute murdered a whole swarm of drowners.
All right, Geralt, I get it. But is there other people? Or other things you want to say?
This is getting old. Some overgrown brute murdered a whole swarm of drowners. Troll. Haven't seen one this big in a while. Gotta be ancient. Something tells me it got a little angry. Damn it.
Fine. Fine, I deserve it. I tried to befriend him way too many times.
Troll. Haven't seen one this big in a while. Gotta be ancient. Something tells me it got a little angry. Abode. As long as I'm here, might as well look around. A letter? Troll looked looked to be pretty good with his hands, but I'd never suspect he could write. Plan of attack for the fortress. Not how I remember it. Troll must have nabbed the owner of these before he could reach the fortress. Seems we owe this troll a lot. Guess our friendly troll detests drowners.
I didn't want to eat. Oh shoot, there's a
Giddy up.
whatever.
Not good. The old signal tower. It'll be nothing but a pile of rubble soon. Might want to look around some.
Hey, Lawrence. Want to be Twitch famous? Oh, no, dude. Don't want to be Twitch famous. I was on Twitch. I got rid of it. I was on Twitch for like 3.5 years.
A portal.
Oh, shoot.
Sounds
Larry.
messy. Need to look around.
How you been? It's been a while since I talked to you. Yeah, I have a few people that still subscribe to me over there. They're like, well, we get we get our Twitch Prime anyways, so.
A power cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe a sign will revive it. The port's open, but it looks unstable. Guess one cell's not enough.
What's the other one?
A portal. Power cell's missing. Need to look around.
Yeah, it was not the most healthy of relationships. Do I still use like my Amazon Prime? Absolutely. Like, I have a show that I'm watching. It has Orlando Bloom actually in it. It's called Carnival Row. They just released a second season not too long ago, and it's pretty decent. It reminds me a lot of my D&D show called Tales of Aria, and it was quite nice. Like, where the heck is this? A gem. But what have you been up to, Larry? Feels like, what has it been, like I wouldn't say a year since I talked to you. It's been less than a year, but it's up there. You're gonna be a grandpa? Huge. Absolutely huge. Congratulations. Do you know if it's gonna be a boy or a girl, or is it gonna be twins? Like, what's going on? Girl 100% confirmed? That's amazing. So what you been keeping yourself busy with? I haven't, like I said, it's been forever and a day since we last talked. Oh my. I'm doing some really sus stuff at work. Do I just risk it? I risked it. Same poop, different day. I feel that. My life's getting interesting, I guess. So we had an old chef, like, we had our old chef resigned. We had a new chef. He lasted, you know, maybe a little less than 6 months. Now we're looking for a new chef. I'm taking on a little more extra responsibility around the place and doing, how do I say it, like admin work. I'm gonna be looking at the long, how do I say it? The 5-year plan or whatever is having me transition out of kitchens. Oh, swans? Over in Canada, like, you said you were over in or you knew like Victoria, if I remember correctly. That's huge. Yeah, swans is still pretty popular from what I'm hearing. I haven't been to swans in a good minute. Yeah. I haven't been to swans in a quick minute, but I'm doing alright. Oh, I think the last time I went there was pre-COVID. Yeah, it was pre-COVID. I think I was showing some people around. Probably it was like 2018 or 17 when I was there. "10 years. So are you taking the job at Swans? That's a big fall. Oh, fair enough. So what were you doing over at Swans? Lead security? That's a pretty that's a pretty neat gig. And it's still UVic property, right?
The old signal tower. It'll be nothing but a pile of rubble soon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, I had a buddy who was working for them under being their lead food and beverage for a little bit. In the outer wall near the scaffolding, only hours remain before it's entirely.
Might want to look around some.
Outer wall near the scaffolding. Going to a wedding in Seattle? That'll be pretty sweet. If it's late August and it's in Seattle, there's a chance you could also go see a football game. That sounds like a awesome combo, to be honest. I haven't seen a football game live. That's something that's on my to-do list for sure. Yeah, I usually go Cardinals or what's it called? Chiefs. Cardinals and Chiefs are usually who I root for, and Chiefs actually won the Super Bowl this year, so it was pretty wild. At the beginning of the year, I was like, you know what? Chiefs are gonna win it this year, and everyone's laughing at me at work, and like, okay, cool, yeah, we'll see. Chiefs. I agree, there were some pretty bogus plays, but still, it was just funny that
Portal. Power cell's missing. Need to look around.
yeah, those are my two teams that I really do go for on the constant. You'd rather see the Mariners play? Well, there you go. You know, like, you got options. There's a bunch of things that are going on around town and stuff, right? And that would still be it would still be baseball season, right? I'm pretty sure. Last baseball game I've seen is like when I still lived in Toronto and I watched the Jays play. No. Michael Saunders. Why does the name sound familiar? Okay. Jeez, born in 1986. literally a year older than me. That's wild, man. That's wild. There's a lot of 78. Not a bad year. Not a bad year at all. And I didn't even know for hockey that Seattle got a team. Like I didn't even know that they had the Krakens. I just saw like a random new logo, and I'm like, oh, who updated their logo or changed their thing, and they're like, oh yeah, it's Seattle's team. Like, what do you mean? I haven't paid much attention to hockey in a long, long time. Always gotta go for the Leafs, but it's just pretty funny that it's like, oh, dang, I didn't know that Seattle, yet again, new team. Hamilton will have another one on top of, like, Toronto? That's a little weird. Oh. I mean, I get it, like, Ontario, I don't know. Ontario has a lot of teams, and they, I guess because of the population they have, you know. But they already have Ottawa Senators, and they also have Toronto, the Leafs. Yeah, there's nothing there. But I'm guessing because of, I'm guessing that it would help them, like, grow in Hamilton, I guess. Have another reason for people to go to live in Hamilton.
It'll be nothing but a pile of rubble soon.
Maybe that's where their reasoning is. It's like, hey, bros, we don't got nothing there, so let's try and get have reasons for people to live in Hamilton.
Might want to look around some.
For sure, bud. Where the heck is this other jewel? That's the one thing that's annoying me.
Port's open, but it looks unstable. Guess one cell's not enough. A portal. Power cell's missing. Need to look around.
Oh shoot! It actually says search near Kaer Morhen. Maybe on the ground, like down there. Guessing that's what it's all about. Oh, jeez. Nope. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I guess, I need to get like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to become a possibility of being monetized over here. So at this very moment, and for a very long time, I'm not going to be making money off of here. So the people that have subscribed to me over in the past on Twitch, like if they have Twitch Prime, they just dump it over there. But that's been, I haven't really worried about cash. Like it's been a pretty, I like it over here a lot. Like there's a lot of things that were great for Twitch in the sense of, you know, you get to use emotes and sub badges and stuff like that. Apparently you can here. But that's in the future once I actually become a monetized streamer. But the whole sense of I can like make content and it doesn't matter if it was watched or made today. It could be watched. Yeah, I use Twitter. But not really. I don't really post that often on Twitter either. I'm pretty bad at keeping up with my social medias. But yeah, like the whole sense of this is a place where people can watch stuff or check out what's going on. Oh, for sure. I appreciate that there, Larry. I also, like, on my Discord, I have it all, what's that called? Streamlined. So I click on a button on my OBS and it's, then telling, like on Discord, everyone gets a little notification. As well as, apparently if you hit a bell thing, it actually notifies people when I'm going live or posting a new video, which is kind of neat. But I'm using all my content from my streams from my YouTube shorts. Like if I see something cool or funny or whatever, I turn that into a 15-second video. apparently that's all the rage. It actually, sometimes it can get a good amount of watch hours depending on how many people watch. Like for, you know, I've seen it go up to like 9 hours for a 15-second short, you know, like that's kind of insane, the whole aspect. Well, I appreciate that there, Larry. Oh, did I? Oh my god, I'm a dummy. I think I figured it out, but wow, I didn't even notice that this was actually. I've fallen off this thing like twice already,
Right. Now to
and all I
activate
had to do was go to the side. And wait, where's my pants? Why do I not have pants on? There we go.
works. Who would have thunk?
And time to find out I'm gonna die from this. Nope, didn't die.
Gonna hang your head from my saddle.
Do you still have Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime or yeah, Amazon Prime, that's what I'm trying to say. There, Larry? Because I personally got rid of the whole Netflix because of that whole Netflix ordeal. And I'll take recommendations. Like, I'll give you some recommendations if you have any recommendations for me. If you have Twitch Prime. I'm not Twitch Prime, Amazon Prime. Like I said, Carnival Row is one. I'm watching Supernatural as well. That's gonna be great. I've also been thinking about getting Crave. Like, I know Crave, I think, has HBO shows on it, and that's one thing I want to, like, I haven't got to check out is some HBO shows. Like, The Wire was something that I was very much interested in. No, I actually watched The Wire, I'm sorry. Watched The Wire, but I'm also looking at The Sopranos. Never got to see The Sopranos. That was a little bit before I had HBO or any possibilities of HBO.
Let's go.
And I hear Disney Plus is actually quite good. Like, there's a lot of shows on Disney Plus. It's just wild what the whole Netflix ordeal has been doing. That hasn't been too enjoyable. Oh my. There we go.
Run, Roach.
Oh, Roach. Do I have to take a boat? Where is this? Where's this? Where is this? I mean, I could take a boat. That'd probably be smart to do. It's all good, man. So, what I was asking is if you have Amazon Prime, because I was curious if you've seen any awesome shows on Amazon. Like right now, I'm watching Carnival Row and Supernatural, and I've gotten rid of Netflix because the whole Netflix ordeal, and so I'm trying to figure out what streaming services I should look into. I've heard some good things from Disney Plus, and yeah, it's what I was. Oh Jesus! Fair enough. I watched like I said, Carnival Row has Johnny Depp as the main character, which is kind of wild.
Might want to look around some.
Like his, that's a main actor. He looks so much different than he did when he was doing like Lord of the Rings and stuff. Hey, fair enough. I barely have like watched a lot of shows, but you know, let's face it, keeps me out of trouble, keeps me from spending a bunch of money, keeps me at home. Now, can I guess I'll have to go to Kaer Morhen and then like transfer over there. But yeah, I had one of my viewers from Twitch comment how they don't like the chat over here. It's not as flushed out. I understand that, but I find over here, like I was playing that Harry Potter Legacy game, and I literally didn't have any hate mail or anyone downvoting my videos. Everyone's just asking like, how am I enjoying the game? What's my impressions? Yeah, exactly. Like over here, while I'm hearing from my friends that were on Twitch, they're all like, bro, like it's, you know, it's pretty ruthless. Like they're getting hassled for being watched. And there was some jackhole who made a website that tracked the streamers who played Hogwarts Legacy to be like, hate on this person or hate on that person. It's like,
Whoa there.
like I get if you're wanting to boycott the game, cool,
Before the
but
child of the grasses.
don't try and push, you know, push your your
Seems the
thoughts on
bastion's
other
haunted.
people, you know, like I always thought, you know, like having your opinion of something is fun. Like me, my opinions on the game, like I like it, but the game needs to be fleshed out a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's absolutely brutal. Like me, as a person, I know I'm very much strong enough to not care about bots and like people trying to throw out shade. But you know, there are other people that they're not used to that animosity, and like I look at certain keywords that I just would have not show up.
This place.
You know, like it got real toxic, eh? And that,
Medallion's hopping, but I can't see a thing. Maybe the lamp will reveal more.
oh, the oh, that's cool that the lamp still gets used. Where is that lamp? Quest items, I think. Is that under quest items? Magic lamp. Oh, there we go.
Is that a sword or an egg beater? Strike from the wrist, not your elbow. Again. Is that a sword or an egg beater? Strike from the wrist, not your elbow. Again.
Wait, people actually paid to hate raid on people? What the hell? Like, where is this disposable income? You know?
Is that a sword or an egg beater? Strike from the wrist.
Part of me is impressed, but I'm pissed off, but impressed at the same time.
Is that a
Like,
sword or an egg beater? Strike from the wrist, not your elbow. Again.
all right, trying to find places where like
Is that a sword or an egg beater? Strike from the wrist, not your elbow. Again.
Is that all I'm gonna get?
Is that a sword or an egg beater? Strike from the wrist, not your elbow. Again.
That's insane. That's... I gotta bury his corpse. I'm just trying to find like the perfect spot to watch his video, because obviously I'm not getting the whole video, right? Oh, is that it? Or a spot? Oh, I got it. That's wild. Yeah, like I said, a lot of my friends, like, I haven't seen a lot of them. Like, usually it would say this person has streamed this long ago and stuff. A lot of them I just haven't seen. Ah, I was doing the whole lamp thing too, wasn't I?
A witcher usually fights with a sword, silver or steel. But he must know how to use all weapons. Battle axes, picks, slingshots. Archery training today. Missed the target, you owe me 50 push-ups. Hit it, you owe me 20. Now move!
Wild.
A witcher usually fights with a sword.
Oh, so it does
silver or steel.
replay.
But he must...
Yeah, I'm going on to 4 years. Oh, well, I've gone on to 4 years of streaming now there, Larry. And, it's like, it was February when it was my, anniversary. It's kind of wild that, you know, all this time has either lapsed, and I was kind of,
What's that supposed to be? Swaying side to side like a reed in the wind? Head up! Guard up! Faster! Faster!
you've been
What's
with
that
Twitch.
supposed to be? Swaying...
You've been with Twitch for 15 years. That's absolutely insane.
You walked away from practice without my permission. You know that? Do not start. Bleeding is no excuse. Now take off that bandage and get back to your training. You'll see to your wound when I say you're done.
Bastion's haunted by the ghost of a boy who trained here and died here. Need to bury his remains. Maybe he'll leave then.
That's insane. That's a long time, dude. Oh, also, how's it going, Draco? Sorry for not saying hi right off the bat. Draco is I believe a newer edition, like from YouTube. Yeah, I've been with YouTube. Like, you just got back from the hospital. Jeez, man, like, what's going on? Are you okay? Are you okay with talking about it? Like, hopefully. Hopefully you're good, man. Oh no, bro, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, is your dad stable? Is your grandma died 2 days ago, dude? That's tough, man. Like, I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough. It's a hard way to be, like, I know it's hard to stay positive and stuff. Like, that's like, bro, like, something I don't usually talk about is my dad passed away when I was 14. That's kind of what got me into the food industry in the first place, was I wanted to help pay the bills for the family. And nah, you're okay with the swearing, man. Like, you're not using it derogatory or anything. But yeah, it's rough. It's hard. It can. I hate to say it's funny like that, there, Draco, but when bad luck happens, a lot of times it wants to all come at once. But you know, like, feel things always have to get better, right? Like,
Must
that's
be his ghost that haunts the bastion. Maybe he'll leave if I bury his bones.
it's tough for me to say this, right? Like, I want to be supportive. I want to, like, give you encouraging words, and I want to tell you everything's going to be all right, and you know, but you know, I know it's tough, and I want to I want to say that I'm here to listen, and I get it. Like, I've been in your shoes. Like, all I got left in my family is
Wraiths.
my mom,
They'll try to stop
and
me.
my brother. You know, like, yeah, all I got is my mom and my brother, and they're my rocks. And I don't know. All I want to say is, you know, I got you, dude. Like, I wanna. You just let me know.
Wraiths. They'll try to stop me.
Yeah, I definitely did mess up on that jump, didn't I? Bro, it did not want me down these stairs. I had a few moments like that. Earlier there was that what's that called?
Let's dance.
Oh, there we go. There's that race. Bury the boy's remains.
Take care, kid.
Aw, give him a little wicker. Or was I supposed to bury him somewhere else? Oh no. Fantastic. That's good to hear. Yeah, finally over at Kaer Morhen. Did I go into my whole breakdown of company heroes to you there, Draco, or no? I even kind of got into it with another person on my YouTube shorts, and we were kind of breaking down like the positives and the drastically negatives with the game at the moment. The negatives being how unoptimized the game is. Hey, fair enough. So, Company of Heroes, like, there's a lot of features the community in general would like to see. It's great that, you know, the game has better graphics than it has in previous games, so that's a plus. But it's really tanking the GPU, man. Like, it's very, very unoptimized for that sake. And like, I was having issues with the game stuttering on me, and you know, it was pretty much breaking my stream. It was, I wouldn't say overheating my graphics card, but it was definitely taking up more than its fair share of everything. So that's definitely a no-go until they figure that out. The Italian campaign I wasn't too pleased with because it doesn't allow you to go all the way to Rome. It pretty much was like, hey, guess what? You're gonna be going only up to a certain part of this war. I wanted to see it to the end, man. I wanted to help like take over Rome. I was kind of invested. I was like, all right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go all the way. Nah, it straight up was like, nah, we'll catch you on the flip side. And right now, well, I'm not playing it at the moment, but in the Africa campaign, it's a lot more similar to Company Heroes 2, where it's telling a story. It's having that whole breakdown like all the animations and having a story behind it, a lot more of a structured story, right? So you're playing as one of Rommel's boys, so you're on the German side and you're doing what Rommel's expecting you to do, or you're playing as Rommel. I'm unsure. Maybe you're one of his commanders. But so you're playing from the German side, but the person who's telling the story is on the British side, but they're from Africa. Like, Italy was Mussolini, yeah. Mussolini, yeah. But there's two campaigns in this game. So one's you're Italy and taking over Italy, and the other one is the North Africa campaign, which, like I said, you're playing as the Africa Corps. Well, so where it starts you off is at the most southern part of Italy, and you work up to the Winter Line, they called it. I can't remember the three main cities or villages that where they start in winter, like actual snow and stuff. Maybe they're gonna add it later on, I don't know, but it just felt kind of shitty. It felt a little bit too short. Like, I got up to there in 14 episodes. You know, it felt way too short for my liking. And then I'm playing the Africa Corps, and I think they did an update because it was already tanking my FPS. It was literally dropping all my frames and stuff for y'all to watch to like 20 frames like every 5 minutes or less than 5 minutes. It was horrible. It was even giving me stutters on my side. But I actually really enjoy that campaign. You're playing as the antagonist, but you're hearing it from a protagonist side and talking about how it's affecting his country too. You know, like, you're listening from like a partisan side, you're listening it from the British side, you're also hearing it from like Rommel, what he's wanting to do and what he's expecting to do. It's just absolutely crazy. But I didn't get that far. I never got to face it off against Montgomery or see the end of that whole Africa Corps thing, because I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna shelf this. I'm gonna wait for Company Heroes to fix the game, and I'll come back to it once it's fixed. Because there ain't no way that my computer, which is pretty state of the art, I have an Aorus Master Z790, and I have Gen 5 RAM. Like, I have 2 sticks of 5200 Dominator RAM. You know, I have a iCore i9 13900. Like, they're all great. All good there, Lawrence. Talk to you soon, buddy. Like, there's no way that I should be having this issue. And a 2080 Super, yeah, that's like the weakest part in my new system. Like, it's saying like this game is recommended for a 1060. A 1060 or something like that. It's like, bro, we're gonna have to fix that. I think you can actually change your name on here too. So you could actually rename yourself to Larry Bigman if you really wanted to. I'm gonna have to keep on remembering it's Larry. But yeah, so that's my whole breakdown of the game right now. Their water is I'm hoping that things are gonna get better in the sense of like the game has promise. I'm hoping that Company Heroes follows through and fixes the game completely. Where are we? Guard. Catch them all. Her.
Move it!
Hey, there we go.
That's it, Roach.
Back to normal there, Larry. I had to tell some of my viewers that had their real name getting exposed on my chat about how to change it, because like I don't want a lot of people don't really realize that once you go in a chat how exposed you can actually get some of your stuff, and it's like, all right, absolutely,
Not so fast,
Larry,
Roach.
yeah, bro. Slash. You were actually gonna be. I was gonna ask if you wanted to be a mod when you were over on Twitch. Did that not work? Probably not. What about if I did this? Why? I'm gonna have to sign in to, or go onto YouTube and watch my own video. Boom. Yeah, dude. That should work. Your name should turn blue. There we go. Yeah, I had a few people. It's like, oh geez, who have watched. Well, the thing is, I'm not even close to being monetized either there, Water. Like, I still gotta get, like, 1,000, subscribers. And I have to have, like, 4,000 watched hours before... And the 4,000 watched hours is within a year. So, if I have 1,000 subscribers, let's break this down. If I have 1,000 subscribers, and let's say every single one of them is active, that's only 4 hours of watched content per person. And on average, I stream about 6 hours per day. You know what I'm saying? Larry, you're gonna really love some of my older D&D games.
Completed
Some of
centuries
them
ago.
I just don't care about if I swear or not swear. I don't care about the monetization. I care about making sure that the content is exactly what I want it to be, right? Like, I personally don't swear, or I don't swear that often. Like, it has to be something, and I try not to do it in a malicious way either. Like, I feel like that's fine if you're swearing, but obviously not maliciously. It's the only, like, how do I say this? Like, you know what I'm trying to say.
Something behind these roots.
Oh, it's an earth elemental. Like, there's no way in heck that I'll ever be
Left as a sentry.
not swearing. Like, there's something that's gonna scare the living daylights out of me, and I won't know how to react other than... Yeah, just play nice. Exactly, right.
Stench.
That's funny, my friend's in... Yeah, exactly, right? You know, like... I personally... I've been with YouTube, like, or watching YouTube since 2006. Like... that's... like, YouTube came out in, like, 2005, if I remember correctly. And even then, it was, like, one of those underground things, like, Larry was talking about how he's been with Twitch forever. Like, it used to be named something else. I can't... Justin TV, if I remember correctly. And... yeah, it's just wild to... how the heck do I get through this? Is there a way through? Has to be. Justina TV and then Justin TV, right? But it's not giving me the option. Maybe, do I need to have it equipped? Because I remember it would just grab my, grab it out of my inventory. Where is that? Medallion of something or other. Oh, fair enough. I just can't. I'm pretty sure it just grabs it out of your inventory if you need it, or if it's being used. I'm just trying to remember where to. I appreciate that there, Larry. Where the heck is this thing? Fragment of. I appreciate that, man. Like 100%. I am very curious how the monetization is for YouTube versus Twitch. Like, I really am. Like, how everything breaks down. Like, I've been super impressed for the whole. How do I say that? It shows you kind of like how where your views come from, like from searches or a certain words said. It's like the whole back side is just absolutely insanely intricate. Like I'm very much impressed with how they set their stuff up. Like YouTube could, I mean, Twitch could definitely learn from them about certain things. Yeah, the algorithm is absolutely insane. Like seeing how everything works down and like looking at shorts and how shorts are like get onto certain people's pages. Yeah, I don't know where this like why do I have a lamp here but I don't have the medallion? Like they're all over the place, right? Well, I appreciate that there, Larry. Hopefully your family, you know, hopefully they enjoy. I try and be family friendly as much as possible, and maybe I don't know. Maybe this is a place that I'd have to come back to later on. Behind the trousers. So let's go over here. Problem with like for me for streaming wise is I love to go quiet. Like when I stream, if no one's talking to me, absolutely dead silent. Like I don't really think about it. I just start to relax. Some people are into it too. Like but I don't know. Sometimes that's a good thing. Is you may say something that brings into like makes people want to join in on a subject. You find something that is relatable, or someone wants to put their 2 cents in, or say, "Hey, you know, I fully agree with that," and that's great. While I'm on the other side of the spectrum, where it's like, only time I actually start talking is if I start seeing people say hi to me. I'm very reactive in that
Wolfhead.
sense.
I know this place. They held the first trials of the grasses here before they built the fortress.
Interesting. Did you say you had one kid? Or did you have multiple kids, or Larry?
A place where monster slayers.
Because
now
I was
infested
curious if
with
this is
monsters, near dripping with irony.
the one that's gonna make you a grandfather quite soon. Because
Mutations.
that's a huge shout out. That's amazing.
Nice acoustics. Kids' screams must have carried far.
Well, I appreciate that, there, Lee. You have 4 kids. Holy jeez, Larry. It's huge.
A lab where they brewed the potions. This is more like.
Oh jeez, Devour. Two adult kids, 2 children? Oh my god, there's... with all the corpses.
That smell. Mutagens. Makes me want to vomit despite the years. Table for mutations. Like our sad Albert, except even sadder. That smell. Mutagens. Makes me want to vomit despite the years.
I made sure that this game also had a anti-nudity mod on it too, because let's face it, it's The Witcher. It's
Some contraption. Broken.
oh jeez. Conrad. Oh, just reading about like all the kids that go through this, and the survival rate was like 1 in like 6 or something ridiculous like that.
No idea what this was for. Maybe that's for the better. No idea what this was for.
Yeah, got
Maybe
it.
that's for the better. A vat for seeping the herbs. I remember those teas they gave us. That smell. Mutagens. Makes me want to vomit despite the years.
Right. Called all that.
That smell. Mutagens. Makes me want to
It's not
vomit
what I wanna
despite the
see.
years. Prepare
There we
the
go.
herbs here. Corn lily, nightshade, wolfsbane. Nature's finest.
Why was it saying that pressers are outside, or saying I have to go outside? It's not right.
Might want to look around some.
There we go. Oh, it probably didn't proc, did it? Or am I just being super dumb? That's probably the thing. I am dumb. Is it there? Yep, I'm dumb. Yep. Just needed to. But why is there a red dot? Literally, there's a red dot, like there's an enemy that's supposed to pop, but they're not popping. I don't know. But if I killed the enemy, it would have like an X through it, right? Because it wouldn't be a circle anymore. That's my whole issue. Is like I'm seeing it and I'm like, that's a live enemy, or should be a live enemy.
Move it!
I'm gonna just walk because it's easier than trying to get Roach to go up weird areas. I'm guessing, like, maybe clipping through the ground for all I know. Like, it's... Just feels sometimes it's easier. Like, Roach still needs to be reworked a little bit. Like, the whole horseback riding is kind of jank still. When did you say that was going to be fixed? Like, I think you were given a timeline last time I was talking to you. The whole Snap 2 felt, it still feels kind of iffy. Alright, where the heck am I going? Where the heck is that? How do I get there? Do I have to go through Iron Mine and then around? I'm guessing so. Roach is just chilling and eating.
Come on.
Do I go through the... No, probably not. That's... Maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. We're on an adventure. We're gonna go this way. Larry, I appreciate that, man. Alright, swim time. It just, like, part of me wishes that I actually tried to reach out to a lot of my old regular viewers. I thought I did a decent job at letting people know that I was transitioning over, but you know, it feels like a lot of them either stuck with Twitch or I don't know, maybe they just were very much loyal to the whole Twitch progress. You're Twitch famous? Fair. I get it. I get it. I get it. But if you want to be famous, click on this link. You know, it's like, dang. I made sure that I had certain programs or certain words to actually stop most of that spam. Like, it was crazy, dude. Like, you get some adult website links here, which can be a little annoying. They haven't shown up in a while, which is nice, but it's still a little ridiculous how many bots there can be, or the potential there is. So, what is this? Do I swim under? Do I touch it? There we go. I touched it. Now it's saying I can go over here. Bro, that's another annoying thing is, you know how many people, well, like, I allow people to talk to me via Discord and they don't have to be, added as a friend a lot of times. So, because you never know if I have someone in my Discord that wants to reach out to me. Cool, right? I have bots literally from other people's Discords that are like, hey, you know, I'm a graphic designer. You should hire me to do the stuff. And then I'm like, oh, awesome! I do my own content, and they're like, nah, I can do it better, and it's like, When I subscribe, it automatically unsubscribes. Well, I don't know. That's a weird little situation there, Matt. But welcome. You're more than welcome to, you know, just chill and hang out, and sooner or later, I'm guessing the website will figure it out. Maybe it's trying to read too many people are subscribing from the same household. I don't know. Like, I've seen that being a weird issue in the past. I don't know how PewDiePie did it. Alright, Draco, I'm being dumb again. Or is that it? No? That's not it. Oh. Might have found it. There we go. So, let's go to Skellige. Actually, let's talk to Novigrad, maybe? Talk to Zotan. Do I have to talk to, like, a bunch of people? Good old Dijkstra, Roche, Zoltan? Getting all the people in? Maury's fair. And I've done a lot of side quests, so I'm hoping that it's built to get a relation with a lot of people. Now, What's the easiest way back to a... Fine, not that way. I guess I have to swim this way. But does that put a hindrance on the people there, Draco? Like, will some people hate each other because they're fighting like warring nations? Like if you have Nilfgaard and then the rebels from Novigrad, will they try and kill each other, or...
Show me what you got.
Fair, okay. So they're not gonna... I have helped a lot of people. Kind of a good thing that I did all the side quests say. It's like, you know, befriending everyone and then asking everyone if they want to come to your birthday party. If you didn't actually, you know, try and be people's friends, no one would show up to your party, I guess. Congratulations, it's Geralt's birthday. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. Probably the closest thing that he would actually have to a birthday party, hey? Do Witchers even have birthdays? Do they celebrate it? A Monster Bash. It was a Graveyard Smash. I'm gonna, give me a second. I'm gonna Google this. Okay, Google. Do Witchers have birthdays? The main protagonist. It says birthday May 5th. So I'm guessing he's between 95 to 100. Give or take a couple years. Or it's spanning the 5-year process? Is that a thing? All right. So, who are these people? Brothers in Arms, Novigrad. That's Zoltan. That's Dijkstra. And Roche is all the way over here. So let's go to Roche first, while the other two are in town.
Hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avallac'h, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
So I had to look up why Geralt is the only guy. Why Geralt is the only one that has white hair out of all of them. Fair. Good thing I saved her, eh?
When this is all over, I aim to open a whorehouse.
Geralt of Rivia, safe and sound.
I want to play Gwen against you again.
Could use your help at Kaer Morhen. Aim to take Ciri there. Wild Hunt's bound to appear soon after.
You didn't turn your back on me when I was in need. It's only fair I do the same.
Thanks.
Give me 1
Venture
second.
to
I'll
say your
let
skills
this.
might prove invaluable.
I'll consider whether to bring Vess. Either way, I'll see you at Kaer Morhen.
All right. So I was like,
the pox. Isn't that right?
I was curious why Geralt was the only one with white hair versus everyone else that's the same age. And apparently he had a few extra mutagens compared to the other Witchers. So he has more mutagens or had more processes done to him than the other ones. So that's why his hair is white versus the other Witchers of the same age. So it's not an age thing.
Idle chatter. I'm not interested.
Oh, so you don't want to come to my birthday party. Okay, whatever, Vess. Tried to save your butt earlier, but, you know, that's just me. I'm not, you know, not upset. You're not running in with pretty much your top off and trying to fight people. That's your prerogative, I guess.
Duty calls.
Pretty much.
Will come today.
That's essentially what Google told me was he's a super witcher.
How are things, Dudu?
So, I suppose. Might have been days in the past when I'd have said, wonderful. But I can't complain. I'm in one piece. Not bound to a stake atop a pyre.
Ever considered leaving? Forgetting Novigrad altogether?
What for? To pass from the frying pan into the fire? The war's not yet crept here. Famine's not kicked at our door. Not that the future's looking rosy.
But
Have
you don't
I
have to be
told
human.
you?
Maybe you could try something else.
I've assumed many forms over the years, and in spite of all, life as a human has proven most interesting. After all, you humans rule the world.
Have I told you what Dudu's name actually means? It actually, like, in, what was it, like Bengali and other things, Dudu, spelt exactly like his, like D-U-D-U, means milk. So, if his name actually means milk, if it actually translates the same, and he's white as sin, it's actually kind of funny. It's a pretty I actually kind of enjoy it.
Gotta admit, your Menga, it's a brilliant impersonation.
Don't remind me. I'm rather disgusted.
Come on, he wasn't all out terrible.
You understand nothing. A Doppler assumes more than a man's external appearance. I've learnt what a scoundrel had knocking about in his head. Once I became him, not an hour passed before I felt the urge to break a sorceress's fingers. After two, I caught myself lusting to impale someone, and immediately after that, it hit me. The paranoid fear of a Doppler conspiracy.
Wow.
Dudu, tell me, the halfling Biberveld goes from being a prosperous merchant to being a pauper. How?
Prefer the long version or the short?
Let's
Short,
hear the long.
please.
Oh.
The war.
I was under the impression merchants grow fat on wars.
Some do, but I've a serious personality flaw. I'm honest. I could not reap profits from the suffering of others. I paid taxes. I never cooked my books. And then a ship full of my goods sank. I pulled through somehow, but then a second fell prey to Skelligan raiders, rendering me insolvent. When inflation hit and interest rates rose, I, at long last, fell.
Or Dudu.
Take care of yourself, Dudu.
Oh, those bigots haven't the cunning to strip me of this mask.
Well, that's spilt milk.
Your son, Jost. May he take after his father.
So he'll be a milkman.
Zoltan,
Get out.
I know where Ciri is.
Then why are we here? Let's go get the lassie.
I'll do that, but I have another job for you. You need to set out for Kaer Morhen. That's where I'll take Ciri. The Wild Hunt will attack soon afterwards. Could use you at our side.
You'll have me and my axe.
Thanks. See you at Kaer Morhen. Vesemir, Eskel, and Lambert are already there.
Was that a Lord of the Rings reference?
How much for the night?
Here's Mug. Damn nice.
All right, Larry, take her easy, buddy. It's great seeing you again. Appreciate everything you're doing for me, and hope to talk to you again soon.
Well, I never.
Oh, well, I never. Oh, I'm excited to see Dijkstra.
Me? The more I drink.
Awesome. I appreciate that there, Larry. Anytime, man. Anytime. Thank you for being you.
Damnation.
Why'd you give out? That hurts. Ah!
Novigrad, capital of the world. Yet they lit such rabble.
You're gonna have to let me know if I miss any show references. Their water.
I don't believe I know you.
Strumpet tried to beguile.
There's been a few shows that I haven't been able to catch as of yet,
Calm down.
or I'd have to go watch them later on.
The coppers and the crowns will take care of themselves.
Greetings.
My regard that never fades.
Watch it, Tram. Novigrad.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Surprised to see you still dabbling in politics.
It's quite simple, Geralt. I cannot be indifferent to Redania's fate. Call it patriotic concern.
So it's concern that compels you to bump off Radovid?
I think often of the country and its future. And the more I think, the clearer it becomes that as long as Radovid sits on the throne, Redania has no future.
Well, that probably
Wasn't
went
sure
way
I should
over my
even
head.
Ask you. Still not. But what the hell? I could honestly use some help.
Oh, my help. Very interesting. Do tell.
Wild Hunt's gonna attack Kaer Morhen soon. It's a sure thing. Looking for people, resources.
Like, I've watched
anything
Game of
that'll help
Thrones
me
many
rebel.
times, but
The Wild Hunt? Don't tell me you believe that nonsense.
Hardly nonsense. Got a taste of it. A painful taste. On my own skin.
Sorry, Geralt, but I've my own pile of problems just now. I've not recovered my lost property. Your help, you might remember, left much to be desired. So I don't owe you shit.
damn. Did I never get his loot back? Oh yeah, because I made sure that what's his face. It's because Dandelion, we saved Dandelion, right? Or we probably would have killed Dandelion if we didn't. Fair enough. I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty sure it was either him or Dandelion. Like, I had to choose between, and I chose Dandelion.
Hey.
Odd though he is, girls can't seem to look away.
Appreciate that, Larry. I think I'm gonna be only on for another 30 minutes.
Odd though he is, girls can't seem to look away.
How do I? There we go. Why does it feel like I'm traveling forever to find a sign?
Him always hold the corpses.
Wonderful.
Watch way. Plenty more to all now, so
I am. I'm literally traveling forever for it. Hopefully this is gonna take too long.
You've seen
Black
war,
pudding,
mate.
she was any
It
hangover.
shows. Hi, mate. Your mug's not familiar. What is it you want?
Looking for Olgierd von Everec.
Ah, that'll be inside.
Well, this is gonna be interesting. Guessing you can't bring them along too, eh? Okay, it's DLC. Well, I am in the 30s, so we'll see what happens.
Olgierd von Everec. I'm looking for him.
None here by that name.
Can't help wondering. Who are you?
Who do we look like?
A crew of cutthroats? Or a band of former soldiers who got lucky?
Ah, but that's where you err. 'Cause we're sons of nobles, all.
And daughters.
So, gonna tell me who you are, precisely?
The Redanian Free Company. The Wild Ones, folk call us. Owing to the boar in our coat of arms.
I was told I'd find Olgierd von Everec here.
Someone's made an arse of you, brother.
So maybe you can make up for that and help me, brother.
Damn.
Something tells me you and me have got different mums.
All right, Ungus, you've had your fun. I'm Olgierd. Tell me, what brings you here?
I don't believe him.
No, I'm all geared.
You? Not likely. I'm all geared.
You folk are a hoot and all, and I'd love to stay for more laughs, but time's short.
Whoa, shit just got serious.
Hear about the monster in the sewers. Seems Olgierd von Everec offered a bounty on it.
Shit was serious from the start. Goes without saying with a Witcher.
How's that?
The purge you lot of emotion. It's why you're all stiff. Hey? You think they shoved a long pike up your arse?
Damn.
All right, Master Witcher. Jests are done. Whether the good bit as it is, I'm impressed. Come on, I'll take you to Olgierd. What do they call you?
Geralt of Rivia.
Bit of advice, Geralt of Rivia. Once you meet Olgierd, try and pique his interest.
I gotta pique his interest? He's the one wants a monster dead.
Aye, but he don't need you. Ottoman, sir. You've a guest.
Do you know what types of sculptures fetch the best prices? Statues of deities, busts of kings, and nudes. And what have we here? A naked wench. What do you think of her?
Sculpture isn't really my thing.
Can't blame you. Contemporary art's become superficial and bland. A century on, they'll be using just such nudes on placards to hawk bricks and other banalities. Mark my words. I used to like Botticelli. The life he could breathe into a chunk of cold stone. But I look at it now, and it seems just a rock, ideally proportioned. Not a flaw on its surface. Painfully perfect. As lifeless and boring as a boulder at the roadside.
Damn.
That's better. More interesting, at the least. Very well. And now to the matter at hand. Let's rejoin the company. Partake of some refreshment first.
Ataman Olgierd, long may he live! Long live the Ataman!
Long live the Ataman! Long live the Ataman!
Come and drink with us!
Well, we haven't a choice now.
Thank you, appreciate it. I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to do this. We'll find out.
Fetch us some wine, dear. And a nibble or two.
This some special occasion? Or just feel like feasting?
Every occasion's special. Today we celebrate a dubbing.
Whose?
Squire Herodor's new sabre.
I've hit on a name for her. Fair Sabre, I dub thee Tradiciana!
Monster in the sewers. Know anything more?
Oh, no clue what it is. Only that it's deadly. I'd not have bothered had my cook not become its victim. Oh, the way she prepared game had no equal.
That why she was in the sewers? To fetch game?
Nay. She went to a fair with a sister or cousin, matters not. Daft wench convinced her a prince transformed into a toad lives in the Oxenfurt sewers. And you know women. Each craves a prince and will wade knee-deep through shite to get him. Vissy was no exception in that respect. Down she went, never to return. Wasn't the first, it seems, either. Hey! Leave her be! Is that any way to treat the lord of the manor's daughter? Apologies. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the contract. So, you'll check it?
Just one formality to resolve first. My pay.
Never you mind that. Return with the beast's head, and you'll have leave to take anything you wish from here.
Awfully generous. Still, I'd prefer to agree a specific amount.
Ooh, fine. How much would you like? 300, 400 crowns?
450.
Agreed. And that'll be in addition to whatever memento you wish to take.
Consider the beast gone.
Confident? Bring me its head, and the reward shall be yours.
Hey, you! Puss papers!
Name's Geralt.
But I'm gonna call you Puss Peepers. That a problem?
Get to the point.
Got an offer. Potentially lucrative Puss Peepers. Someone's killed me mate. Name was Clivert. You're to figure out who did it, then cut the bugger's head off.
Why not avenge him yourself? Seems like you all relish swinging your sabers.
Aye, we do. And if I knew who'd axed Clivert, I'd have gutted him ages ago. Thing is, I don't. But you see a lot with them puss peepers. You'll track him down.
Keep talking.
Clivert dealt Fistech. A few days past, he rode to Bowden to take a delivery. Never came back.
Been there? Actually seen his corpse?
No, but Clivert was one damned reliable Orson. We was to meet. He didn't show. Can only mean he's dead. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him. I'll pay top coin.
Need to think it through.
Clivert's got a scar on his forehead, not unlike yours. Spot that, you'll know it's his body.
Said I'd think about it.
Know what, puss peeps? One look at a bloke and I know what he's made of. You'll do what I ask. I bet anything on it. Look for me in Oxenfurt. The Alchemy Inn on the main square.
Her voice is so loud.
And dance with lasses blithe and bonny. They stop and shout throughout the night.
You know what? Screw it. Let's do this. It should only take...
Whoa there, Roach.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of...
Where you think you're going, mucker?
Why do you even care?
You're in the military operations zone, and our job's to collect the war tax.
Look more like you're collecting for a round of vodka to me.
I wonder I do. Will you be that cheeky when we accuse you of spying?
Yeah.
Now shut your
I'm doing the
trap,
toad.
Not about to give you a copper.
Told you he was a spy. We're gonna arrest you in the name of good King Radovid.
You can always try.
What's going on here?
Reporting the capture of a suspicious individual, sir. A spy.
A witcher'd make as good a spy as you'd make a chaperone. I catch you extorting coin again, you'll go straight to the front. The Eastern Front. And you, Witcher, best give these parts a wide berth.
Thanks. Farewell.
We'll see how I do. I'm gonna give myself 13 minutes total. First, I'm gonna go and see about getting my equipment all fixed up.
You there? Please wait. You're Geralt of Rivia, are you not?
Depends who's asking.
Revenue and Customs for occupied Temeria, Dorian branch. Represented by yours truly, Deputy Tax Enumerator Walter Mitty.
Honored, I guess. What seems to be the problem?
In brief, undeclared income.
Excuse me?
We've had reports, numerous,
Fair
that
enough,
over the
sir.
last months you've come into a great deal of coin. Quickly. So quickly it's raised suspicions.
I get how that might have happened. Be glad to clear them up.
Profession?
Witcher. Monster Slayer.
Sole proprietorship, service sector. Type of services rendered, rat, pest, monster removal. Moving on. Have you at any time engaged in the wholesale trade of rawhide in the White Orchard area?
Might have. Once or twice. Definitely no more than 3 times.
And did you then file a WIPT 30/C form with the Revenue and Customs Office for your place of residence? No? As I thought. Right. Next. During the current fiscal year, have you engaged in the acquisition of bivalves with the express intention of selling the pearls therein?
Even if I have, what's wrong with that?
Article 86, Section 3 of the Tax Code. Whosoever purchases goods at an unseemly low price to take advantage of the seller's ignorance shall be subject to a fine equaling 200% of the earnings from any such a transaction. Sound familiar? And now, please answer. Have you or have you not dealt in said pearls?
No, never done anything of the sort. Witcher's honor.
Now, for the final question. Have you ever unlawfully acquired another man's movable goods? Chattels?
Meaning?
Meaning, have you ever waltzed into someone's home and taken something without their permission?
A couple times, but the owners never protested.
In the eyes of the law, that is no excuse, my good man. Now, if you could wait for one moment. Compare column B to table 7. Apply the rate for confirmed childless bachelors, a tax credit of 7.3% for practitioners of hazardous professions, and done. Here.
What's this?
A summons to pay back taxes. Please report to the Vivaldi Bank with this document post haste.
But I've never paid any taxes, not one copper.
Precisely. Yet you've had the obligation, always. Thus the arrears. I advise you well, do not treat this matter lightly.
Paper pushers.
What can I get you? Taking a peek at my wares, from apples.
Is this a Shrek reference?
Paper, please, and a bottle of ink.
Oh, I'm out of paper, requisitioned by the army to support the war effort.
Paper? For the war effort?
All those announcements.
Witcher? Boy, why there? What for? Life kick you in the arse? Had enough?
Yes.
Terrible beast prowls the sewers down that away. Best avoid it altogether. These folks there, and many a ball fighter's gone in and never come out.
Blueprints. Large. Man's most likely. Thought only women came looking for the curtain. Prince.
Yes.
A woman's prints alongside. Single set. She came alone.
Oh.
Slash wounds made by a blade. No monster did this.
Oh, no, you don't.
Never saw Death in Time.
Don't you dare. Please, don't do this to me.
Shani,
Geralt?
what are you doing here?
Trying to save his life. Help me.
Shani, calm down. He's dead.
I'm sure something can be done.
Let it go.
Damn it! All for nothing.
You did all you could.
Thanks, Geralt. It's, good to see you.
You too. Lost track of you after I left Vizima. Where'd you go? What have you been doing?
Long story short, I've been treating the sick and wounded, as always. Mainly at my clinic in Oxenfurt. But in Redania, I'm called on to help the army at times as well.
I'll want to hear the long story long, too.
Sure. But, once we're out of these sewers.
Redanian army force you to come here, too? Or you just down here for a pleasant stroll?
Got our orders this morning. I came down here with a whole unit, but something attacked us.
What attacked you? Get a good look at it?
No. I started running as soon as it appeared. It was huge. Spat venom and made these slurping sounds. That's all I know.
Doesn't sound like a major necrophage or a pack of drowners.
No. This was one thing. Big, but one. Somebody threw a torch at it. Monster couldn't have cared less.
All right. Not afraid of fire. Good to know. The soldier. He's someone important to you?
His name was Knowles. Supposed to go on leave next week. Now he won't. Nor will the rest of his unit.
How many were they?
A whole squad. 6 brave boys. All dead.
Why'd they send you down here? Only if it's not confidential, of course.
I need a venom sample. From the beast that prowls these sewers. It doesn't just kill those who come down here, you know. The water in so many wells is contaminated. Folk are getting ill. Redanian soldiers among them.
Plan to kill the beast. Bring you a sample of its venom after I do.
Nice of you to offer. But I'd rather go with you. Collect the sample myself.
Creature's dangerous. You saw what it can do.
I'm a big girl, Geralt. I can take care of myself. And you know I'll get my way, so don't try and talk me out of anything.
Fine. Your choice. So show me where the monster attacked you.
This way.
Greetings, Beth. Bent. Something large struck it, with a lot of momentum.
I shut it as I fled. The monster must have slammed into it.
Glad it held up. Though now I need to find a way around it.
Is it worth searching outside?
Actually, just careful. The monster's blow might still be one of the walls.
There we go. Alright, I'm gonna have one try at it.
Soldiers from your escort?
Yes. That's them. Vern, Miklas. Oh, poor boys.
Beast doesn't play around, apparently.
They saved my life.
Know them well?
Him, I met this morning. But Vern and I served together at the Battle of Dorian. Miklas only enlisted this Yule.
Sorry.
Once you kill this beast, we'll have to send someone down here to collect their bodies. Give them a proper burial.
What exactly happened?
We came in here and Miklas started looking for tracks. Then drowners attacked. The men made quick work of them. But Franz was injured. His leg. He and I stayed behind. I tried to bandage him up while Knowles stood watch. Then that beast appeared. Knowles pushed me towards the exit and ran at the monster. I turned around and saw him lying there, covered in a sticky substance. I ran back to get him, then dragged him to where you found us.
Where was the monster?
Well, Miklas and Vern had driven it away from us. And paid dearly for it.
Managed to get a look at what attacked you?
Everything happened so fast. I didn't get a good look, no. Only saw it from behind. I know it was large and slimy.
Gotta look around. Man you patched up, is he here?
Franz? I don't see him. Think the monster might have dragged him off?
Could have. Beast probably crawled in or out through here. It's deep.
Lower level of the sewers has been closed off for years. But Vern, the commander, had a skeleton key.
See if I can't find it.
Geralt! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
I can't get down this way. I'll look for something else.
Be careful. Show me what you got.
Geralt, are you alright?
I'm fine. You? How'd you get in here?
I told you. Vern had a key to the grate. Look, it's Franz.
What's left of him, you mean?
What kind of beast would do that?
A lot of counters.
Does that mean anything?
Well, means our monster doesn't attack them. Seems they get along with whatever's prowling the sewers. Some kind of symbiosis. Interesting.
What?
Franz had a leg wound, right?
Mm-hmm. Just above the knee.
Managed to apply anything to it?
Yes. Some spirit, but that was it. Why do you ask?
Look, half of Franz's leg is gone. Monster must have chewed it off. Other bodies were untouched, except for the wounds they sustained in battle.
Are you suggesting the beast likes alcohol?
Mm-hmm. Mixed with blood. Doubt we'll learn anything else here. We need to find the lair.
Right behind you.
Odd smell. Blend of alcohol, blood, and monster stench. Must have come through here. Another unfortunate romantic. Came to lift a prince's curse. Found a hideous death instead. Another unfortunate romantic. Came to lift a prince's curse. Found a hideous death instead. Shawnee, watch out! Move!
Oh yeah, I remember how to...
Come on.
Now I'm starting to remember how to play the game. I forgot how to block. Not gonna lie.
Loads of slime here. Enough for your sample?
It'd be more than enough if it wasn't contaminated.
Loads of slime here. Enough for your sample?
It'd be more than enough if it wasn't contaminated.
Shawnee, can you get your sample here?
Sure, along with a bunch of dirt, rubble, and drowner droppings. I need a clean sample. From the lair, that'd be best.
to find her prince. Redanian soldier. Came down to hunt the beast alone, maybe. Fool. A woman. Must have come here hoping to find her prince. Monster left via this tunnel.
We'll never make it through there. Need to find another way.
Woman's corpse, soaked in slime. Beast must have left it for later.
Let's fix my sword. Do I have any? I do.
Another unfortunate romantic. Came to lift a prince's curse, found a hideous death instead.
The girl goes... You're more than welcome to take a clip of it. I'll send it my way. Is this the wrong way? Is this towards freedom?
Shawty, watch out. Move. Loads of slime here. Enough for your sample?
It'd be more than enough if it wasn't contaminated.
You're contaminated.
Dead drowners everywhere.
Strange. Seemed the monster tolerated them.
As long as they don't get too close, I guess.
Alright. This is probably the moment of the truth.
Slime everywhere, and that stench. This has to be the lair.
Wish me luck.
Fresh and moist.
This is the only try I'm gonna get.
Just here.
I'll collect my sample.
All the tunnels and corridors converge here.
What now?
Need to lure the beast.
How? We don't even know what kind of monster it is.
But we do know it likes a blend of blood and liquor. Just so happens I've got some alcohol on me.
Well, I hope you don't plan to cut yourself or...
Relax. Plenty of bodies. I'll use one of them. Sample you collected enough?
Hope so. But I'd still like to get some pure venom. Once you've killed the monster.
To distill an antidote? No use for it once the beast's dead.
Not true. I have a few poison patients on hand. Besides, I can study the venom, test it, maybe discover some interesting properties.
I'll get to work.
I doubt I'd be much help in the fight, but you might need me afterwards. I'll look for a hiding place.
You'd be better off waiting for me up top, or back home.
But...
No buts. Wait in the passage for now if you have to, though I'd rather you didn't. But when the monster shows, you run for the surface.
Fine.
Shawnee, look at me. Promise you'll stay out of it.
I promise.
Good. Now go hide.
Be careful, Geralt.
Alright, Frogger. Oh, he's ugly. Ow, he hurts. Bro. Oh, jeez. Alright, well. I'm gonna have to quit out. But now I have something to do tomorrow morning. So thank you all for hanging out with me. If you like my content, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I try and go live as much as humanly possible. Thank you all for all your support, Larry. Thank you for popping by. Draco, hope to see you more. Hopefully things get better, bro. Thoughts going out to you. And I will see you all next time.